Child abuse awareness with Darlene J. Clark. We talk about child abuse, the physical, sexual, child sex trafficking, different things pertaining to that. Talk about neglect, abandonment, personal stories with one caring community. Please be a part of the solution instead of part of the problem. Matthew 18, verse 10. Take heed that you despise not one of these little ones, for I say unto you, that in heaven their angels do always behold the face of my Father which is in heaven. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is the use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Okay, without further ado, we'll present to share the screen page here. Entire screen, allow. Here, this is where the Texas man is charged with allegedly raping a runaway teen in Tennessee. The teen did not run away from Tennessee, but was caught in Tennessee. Chesser was convicted of violent crimes in 2018, aggravated assault, and reckless endangerment in connection to the shooting of a person under the age of 18. This was published October the 13th in Dover, Tennessee. A man from Texas is facing several child sex crimes charges after being found with a runaway teenager at the Dover Inn, according to the Stewart County Sheriff's Office. The Sheriff's Office said 27-year-old Andrew Chesser is charged with 3 counts each of aggravated statutory rape and sexual exploitation of a minor. Hey there, good to see you too, Jackie. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you so much. Chester was pulled over by Dover police and sheriff's deputies on October the 9th, which led to law enforcement investigating him. He was found with a 15-year-old Texas girl as they were staying at the Dover Inn. SCSO said she was not abducted and was reported as a runaway. Investigation by Sergeant Charles Fisher and investigator Dana Sackhill led to multiple charges of statutory aggravated rape and sexual exploitation of a minor. Chester was convicted of violent crimes in 2018, aggravated assault, and reckless endangerment in connection to the shooting of a person under the age of 18. I'd like to know more about what happened with that case, whether or not it was another victim that he tried to hold. So this is the culprit right there. I clicked on his picture. See if I can get a bigger picture there. There's a bigger picture of him there. There he is right there. Just been reading a horrific crime against an 11-year-old in Scotland. Oh, sure. Be sure you do that. Are you going to put it on your page? Chester Andrew W. Chester, age 27, white male. The intake date was October the 9th, 2023 at 7:23 p.m. City, San Marcos. Arrested by Department Stewart County Sheriff's Office. Arrested by Officer Salt Kill. Release date. There's a charge. Statutory rape. Aggravated. $15,000 bond. Sexual exploitation of minor. $10,000. Sexual exploitation of minor. $10,000. Statutory rape. Aggravated. $15,000. Sexual exploitation of minor. $10,000. Statutory rape. Aggravated. $15,000. So what are they gonna do? They go like this, and why doesn't he have more time? And here's where Stewart County deputies acting on information received from Texas arrested a man Monday night, October the 9th. Andrew Chester, age 27, from San Marcos, Texas, was found to have with him a 15-year-old female from Texas, and they were staying at the Dover Inn. A traffic stop by Dover Police Department and Sheriff's Office deputies led to the investigation and arrest of Chester. Oh man. Okay. The juvenile female was run away from Texas and was not abducted. Investigation by Sergeant Charles Fisher and investigator Dana Saltkill led to multiple charges of statutory aggravated rape and sexual exploitation of a minor. Chester is not a stranger to Stewart County. He was convicted here in 2018 on aggravated assault and reckless endangerment stemming from the shooting of a person under the age of 18. Great job getting this man off the streets, Paulette Redmond said. I'm glad they did as well. You put it on your computer page? Oh, okay. Thank you. Did you see that link I sent you? I sent it on one of your comments. So you had that link on that other story that I did the other day with Grant Solomon. The one that I put a comment on and I wrote put a link to that. So that you can read all that information. You've been reading a horrific crime against 11-year-old in Scotland. Oh, okay. That's what she was referring to a second ago, and I didn't show that comment. Yeah, that's devastating. What all with the how much it's involved in the Grant Solomon case and how that's coming back. You know, it kind of bothers me when they said that basically he did not kidnap her. But if it's a teenager and it's a runaway, and you go ahead and take her and you even leave the state, how can they not say that's an abduction when you got the teenager when it's supposed to be the parent's guardian type of stuff and not up to the kid about running away? Yeah, I understand about that. Sometimes I don't either. Sometimes it's like a week or two later if I do get one. It's so aggravating. Yeah, it's still kidnapping, exactly. Because it's with a minor, too. And taking the minor across state lines? They said they can't get her for, taking her like that. Excuse me? Yeah, you can. She's a minor. Should not even have that minor run away in your vehicle. Why did he come back to the same place where he shot somebody young years ago, 2018? Why did he come back all the way from Texas to Tennessee in the location where he shot somebody? Exactly. And but they know that he done this against a kid before, like reckless endangerment. That should even been more against him instead of saying, he ain't gonna get charged with this. Something's up with it, man. The law is so crooked. Like they don't really care about the family that's involved. That's the way I would take it. I don't know how your perception is. They should be standing up for the kid, even though the kid might not want it. She's still a 15-year-old kid. Uh, yeah, yeah, we do. I'm going to show you. I'll present the page and tell you some of the other stories that I've got that I'm going to have going today. Okay, I like showing that too. It's going to be. Here's another Tennessee story here, where a teenage girl's body found in Mont Eagle, Tennessee parking lot. A Florida lawyer left two youngsters alone on a beach where a 3-year-old was found in the surf. A 21-year-old Michigan man allegedly found crawling out of a Tennessee teen's window. The teen was 13-year-old. And last but not least, this one right here. This will be the final one of the day. Is where the state lawmaker questions Child Protective Services their handling of Sissonville case involving children that were locked in this barn back here. These culprits right here locked children in a barn right here. And so other authorities is questioning CPS on this case. But that will be the final one today. So I got one, two, three, four more stories to do. Isn't that sickening? CPS knew about it and did nothing? Exactly. And these people think that they got it better, going ahead and leaving. Yeah, they were locked in a barn in the backyard. And the temperature is how it is too. It's horrible. Plus, a friend of mine lives in West Virginia. I think she told me about that. And let's see if this is yeah, it's in Charleston, West Virginia is where that happened. It's crazy, isn't it? No matter how much I try to get the stories out, it's like There's never enough space to get all the stories. You know what I'm saying? There's too many of this continuing to happen. It's a sad situation, though, for our children. People don't even protect them, and CPS don't protect them. We know a lot of cases CPS is one of the main problems in a lot of stuff. Not people not having their kids. I got a friend that reported the abuser to CPS and all that, and because he works for Governor Perry in Tennessee, I mean in Texas, and she ends up losing her kids. And the sex offender, guess what? Sex offender grandpa got custody of that kid, and that's kind of horrific. And yet they supposed to stand for these laws, like Governor Bill Lee. He's supposed to stand up for these laws because he's against, some of the stuff with the Biden administration. But now he's pretty much condoning a lot of this. If you ask me, if he's not doing nothing on the Gracie and Grant Solomon case, if he's not going to instill them helping that boy that was 3 years old that got messed with by the Sunday school teacher. We got some crazy people around here that police are not, they're not protected at all. Like I said, I laugh when I hear to serve and protect. To serve and protect whom? Whom are you serving and protecting? Because it definitely is not the kids. You know me, Jackie, I speak out. But a while ago, it had knocked me off in the middle. It had done a commercial. And then when it done that commercial thing, it knocked me off and y'all couldn't hear me. Yes. Sometimes I think it's trying to stop us from doing the work too. I get these stories out. They want us to be quiet about it. We need to be vigilant, don't we? Yeah. Well, I guess this is the next story, and I'll see y'all. I can't get what? Let's see. Can't get my head around it at times. I've dealt with abuse at Twitter about the safeguarding of women, children. The trolls are part of the problem. Yeah, they are, and they're just exasperating the problem. Yeah, we call them the detractors. That's for sure. And I can't help it when I see a police officer go by. Now there are some good police officers. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying all police officers. Okay, but because the police officers never protected me, do a lot of stuff. Uh, I see the words to serve and to protect, and I automatically think to serve and to protect who? I can't help but laugh. And a lot of other people thinking that too. And like that case and what's going on in Decatur, Alabama about a guy that got shot by the police officers. They said he had a gun and he didn't have a gun. A doorbell cam picked up across the street. And now they're saying that the reason why they're not going to turn over the police recordings in that case is because the family did not fill out the information right to be able to release the police's cam to the public or to them. And that's BS. That's utter BS. They shouldn't be the reason why uh, the media can't get a hold of it. Observed a lot on Twitter and YouTube, and it's unbelievable how they try to stop us speaking out. Yeah, it is. And earlier today, I didn't know what was going on, but I went finally and laid down after somebody dropped by to see me. I had a visitor, and so I went ahead and I had made him some meatloaf. So he ate some meatloaf, and then he left. And I said, "Well, I'm going back to bed." No sooner than I lay back down, I heard a knock on my door. So I went to the front door. Nobody was there. Then I realized, hey, it was my back door where they knocked at. No way was I going to open that back door. That's where the bad people would. There's somebody bothering me at the moment. So y'all just pray that whoever stopped their nonsense. So anyway, well, thanks so much for being here, Jackie. And all this is being detracted. They want us to not be able to speak up for ourselves. They don't want us to protect ourselves because guess what? That they're going to be realized and they're going to be caught because they done some of these bad actions themselves. Exactly. It makes it all where like it's all the kind of crazy stuff where they start off since before Trump was president. You know, all that crazy stuff. We're gonna go get him. We're gonna go get him. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. He ain't even had time to be behind in the office yet before they started doing these charges. It was crazy how the world is, and it's a sick world we live in, and it's just escalated. Okay, catch you in a bit. I hope you have a good day. It ain't let me click left click. There we go. Catch you in a bit. I'll go and get that link and thank you. Just reading it when you came live. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Lots of love, and I'll see you soon. And thanks for keeping me informed on some of the other cases and stuff what's going on. Lots of love to you. Thanks everyone that's come. Please like, follow, and subscribe and share. Thank you.